Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So this is really not a nice thing because it's quite unfortunate that some people would choose to gaslight themselves. Like Miss Rachel, she's a very popular woman in the United States. She's a teacher who actually, found out about what is going on in Palestine and in Congo and some Sudan. So decided to set up something in order to make money for the kids, right? So she is trying to get people donate money for kids in Congo, Sudan, and Palestine. And Jewish mothers from nowhere came out to bully her, saying that they feel threatened, they feel scared. They are always threatened. They are always scared. They are always left out because all these are the things worrying them right now. That was what they said, that they felt left out and their kids felt left out. And I am asking, are your kids really going through anything? Are your kids really suffering? Is anything going on with your kids? Because last I checked on the internet, I did not see anything happening to you people. You all are doing great. But you all being greedy, that you have refused to see that some other people somewhere are suffering. So the person that decided that she is going to do something to assist the people going through pain and all that, now she is being bullied for no just reason. You all can do better. Sometimes we really have to be humans too. But now let me tell you something. How do you, like, all this month they never did anything, but now they are feeling left out? Let's get into this.
So let me get this straight. They're bullying Miss Rachel. Y'all know Miss Rachel. Hello, can you say mama? Mama. That Miss Rachel.
The bullying is so bad. It's so bad.
That's Miss Rachel.
But I can handle this. Saying I don't care about all kids is like, it just hurts so bad. That is who I am. I love my neighbor. I love every child. Imagining for 1 second what a mom is going through, unable to feed her child, or give her child clean water, or keep her child safe. I can do this. I can do this.
You can do this, Miss Rachel. You can get through this. You shouldn't have to, but you can do this. I support you, and my baby is 24 years old. I wish you were around when he was toddler age and baby age. You could have helped me to have some free hands. I see what you do for parents. I see how children respond to you. You shouldn't have to try to get through this attack from bullies who represent the Israeli state, but you can get through this. A lot of us, those of us who don't have small children, we support you. For those of you who do not know what's going on, Miss Rachel is beloved. Millions of parents follow her. And she saw what was going on over in Palestine and in the Congo. And so she partnered with that platform Cameo to sell cameos in order to raise money for, I believe it's the Save the Children Foundation, so that they can provide much needed aid to the children of Gaza and the Congo. And the folks over in Israel, they didn't like that. I found this on a platform called the Israel Times. This is probably where the bullying started. It started in how this article was put together and put out to the public. The children's YouTube sensation raises $50,000 in hours for Save the Children Fund for kids in Gaza, Congo, Sudan, and Ukraine. And once that became public, forums of mothers bashing the fact that she didn't include Israel. Now listen, we gonna work in facts over here, right? We always have and we always will, right? We see what's happening in Gaza and in the Sudan and in Congo and in the Ukraine. We see how these children are being affected by war, right? Where in Israel are children being affected by war? Where are they starving? Where are they losing their family members? Where are they dealing with the trauma of war over in Israel? When the announcement came that Miss Rachel was partnering with Cameo to raise money for these war-torn areas, it was less popular among some Jewish and Israeli fans who saw Miss Rachel's advocacy for children in Gaza as taking sides in the 7-month-old Israel-Hamas war. Miss Rachel cares for all children, but in this aspect, she's raising money for children in need. That's the facts. Where have we seen that the children of Israel are in desperate need? This is a quote made by a Jewish mother in the article. Quote, "When I saw her fundraiser, it really triggered me." End quote. Why did it trigger you? I don't understand. Why did it trigger you? Her wanting to help children in need. Another quote from that article. Quote, "I feel that it's lovely and I want to emphasize this. I think it's lovely for an educator to try to bring light to children in Gaza or in Sudan or in Congo or in Ukraine. But I don't understand why it's a deliberate attempt by her and her team and Save the Children to never mention Israeli children." End quote. We see the videos. We see the videos of Israelis over in Israel living their lives, out partying, not afraid of bombs hitting anywhere over in Israel. We've seen the videos. I'm so confused. The deliberate attempt to make yourselves look like you're being oppressed. What? I mean, think about it this way. When I see someone raising money for homeless and starving children in Florida, I don't get upset that my child here in Atlanta, Georgia, isn't included. Why? Because number one, my child has a roof over his head. Number two, my child has food. Number three, I don't live in Florida. I'm not affected by what's happening in Florida. So I'm not upset because someone is raising money for homeless and starving children in Florida. As a matter of fact, I'm going to donate to that cause of raising money for starving and homeless children in Florida. Some of you people are fucking twisted.
So honestly, I am incredibly unfamiliar with Ms. Rachel. I only knew about her because of the given situation that is occurring. My understanding is that she created some initiative that is going to help support Palestinian children, Congolese children, Sudanese children, and Ukrainian children. And because of this, Zionists are mad at the fact that it does not include Israeli children. I want us to be so fucking for real right now. We are seeing college campuses literally sick police onto college students because they are protesting for the right of Palestinians. We are seeing every major world government support Israel. without fail. The United States said that they weren't going to support Israel if they bombed Rafah. What did the U.S. government promptly do? Send $1 billion worth of aid to Israel. The United States sends so much aid to Israel every fucking year that not only is college paid for, but healthcare is also fucking free. And because this woman had the audacity to try to support children who are being wiped off the face of the fucking earth, Zionists have a fucking problem with that. Not even adding to the fact that college campuses, due to a law that was passed in the United States, in the US, if they do not protect Jewish students against anti-Semitism, can now lose their funding. So you mean to tell me all of these provisions on every fucking level, major companies, universities, the world governments themselves are doing everything in their possible being to protect Israel, which includes Israeli children, but the fact that somebody has the gall to think about any other children and not include Israeli children who are literally, I cannot get past this. What exactly is not being supported or protected for Israeli children? People always want to go back to October 7th as if this all happened in a fucking vacuum. The Israeli children that were lost to that. As if we haven't now seen over 10,000 children lose their lives in Palestine due to something that they could never have participated in and something that they didn't fucking vote for. But because she has the audacity to think about those children, they are now attacking her. I mean, I can't even imagine that much privilege and still demanding more. We have watched children hanging off the side of buildings. We have watched children with their heads, off of the side of buildings. We have watched children be through the scope of a We have watched children with various disabilities have their disabilities worsened because they cannot have access to medical care. We have learned that there are thousands upon thousands of orphans that are now forced to roam the streets by themselves with a fear of not knowing if a drone is going to come down and take their life. And still, on top of all of that privilege that Israelis have been given by all of these world powers, it's still not enough. How much more must you people take? How much more violence must you people enact on everyone else before you are fucking satisfied?
So, y'all got my niece and nephew favorite teacher crying on the internet? Miss Rachel, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We got it. Don't even worry about it. It's a certain type of person that's causing problems. And guess what? We gonna fix it. Because what we not finna do is have my niece and nephew favorite teacher crying on the internet, doing something that other people who are in her service are not doing. Don't worry, Rachel. We got you. Relax, 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 relax. Next week, it ain't even gonna be a problem. Trust.
The bullying is so bad. It's so bad.
Why is Miss Rachel crying? She recently opened up a new program where she would allow people to donate money and she would make videos for their littles, for their kids. And this money would then be donated to children in Gaza, in the Congo, in Ukraine, etc. This was a program that Miss Rachel started because she believes that every child has the fundamental right to be safe, to have access to clean water, to have access to food, to have access to shelter. It was not a political statement whatsoever. It was literally her just coming out and saying, I want to do something. I want to help children. I want to do something for children. And while she got a lot of love and support, obviously the negative comments, the hateful comments, and the hurtful comments are taking a toll on her. If this is how we treat some of the best people in our society, Miss Rachel is one of the most amazing people. If you've never seen one of her videos before, if you don't know any parent who has a kid who watches her videos, know that the content that she makes is fantastic and it is helpful and it is amazing stuff that is not just great for kids, but it's great for the parents that are watching it to help them raise their kids and teach their kids and show love and understanding towards their kids. And if somebody like this can get attacked like this, we are not a mature enough society to actually talk about the situation that's unfolding right now, to actually unpack all of this. So if we can't start by protecting and defending one of the most amazing people in our society, we don't deserve anything better.
So this is all I got from the stitches, and sincerely speaking, There are some things you say, it is evil, How did she go wrong? Why is she being bullied? That is what I want to know. Where did she actually offend anybody? Because from what I can see, she has really done great for coming out to set up something for children in Congo, Palestine, and other people. How come all of a sudden the Jewish mothers came out to say that their children are left out? Left out in what exactly? Because I really need to know what they are left out in. You all see what has been going on, especially in Congo. A lot of kids have been SA. Life is really very hard for them. Kids do not know where to sleep, do not have food, and the rest of them. And just like a few days back, the camp where they were camping, because some of them already lost their houses and all that, where their camp was also pew pew. I don't know how to say that, so you all I'm sure you all understand what I am saying. So with all this, so she decided with her influence and affluence, to set up something to make some money for all these kids. With everything going on in Palestine, Gaza, and all that, kids being unalive and the rest of it. So where did this Miss Rachel, where did she go wrong right now? Because I don't know, I don't see why people are waking up every day to bully her for no reason. She has done great, and I am standing behind her. I am standing strong, I can't see her. I don't know where she is, but I want her to know that she is doing amazingly great because she is saving lives. Those people that are in their houses, those Jewish mothers in their houses, they've been in their houses and have never even offered for a day or a minute, decide to raise money for people, kids in Congo, in Palestine, and other places. So how come somebody far away decided to help? And now it is a problem. Why is she being bullied? For wanting to help people, for wanting to be a voice to other people. I mean, it's really sad. I mean, this generation is completely consumed with evil and all that, and some senseless things. Because if you all care about other people, you definitely will understand that what you all are doing is really does not make any sense. It's just really horrifying. Let Miss Rachel be, let her do the work. Let her do what she is doing because she is doing great. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.